Problem number 77 on page 77 is a food value calculation problem where we have already been given the food values of the various parts of the food. In other words, somebody took the time and did an experiment and determined that there were 9 calories per gram for every gram of fat. And the same for carbohydrates. There's 4 kilocalories per gram for every gram of carbohydrates and 4 kilocalories per gram for every gram of protein. When you have a problem like this, you will be given whatever it is, and that really doesn't matter. What matters is there's 12 grams of carbohydrates, there's 8 grams of fat, and 8 grams of protein. And it's a very simple problem to work out, because all you got to do is multiply the mass of whatever it is that you have by the corresponding conversion factor and just add them up at the end. So let's just do that. So we see that we have 12 grams of carbs. And where is it? See, carbohydrates equals 4 kilocalories per gram, so 4 kcals per gram. And I'm going to wait to do it all at one time, and so we look up here and we see there's 8 grams of fat. And where is fat? There it is, 9 kcals per gram. And finally the protein, 8 grams of protein. And we see here that 8 grams, that protein is 4 kcals per gram. And now we're going to multiply these out and add them up, and we're done. So 12 times 4, really don't need my calculator for that, but it's 48 kcals. 8 times 9 is 72 kcals, and 8 times 4 is 32 kcals. And all we have to do is add them all up, 48 plus 72 plus 32, and I get 152 kcals. That's the total food value of 1 cup of whole milk if it has 12 grams of carbs, 8 grams of fat, and 8 grams of protein. And then down here it says report with 2 significant figures, so we'll go ahead and make that 150 kcals, which is our answer in 2 significant figures. Problem number 78, the next one, which is on page 77, asks a very similar question, and this time we're going to calculate the big C calories in half a cup of ice cream that contains 18 grams of carbohydrates, 11 grams of fat, and 4 grams of protein. And one thing you should keep in mind, even if you didn't have kcals there, whenever you see big C cal, that means it's kcals. Little c cals is the calories that we're familiar with, but big C cals are kcals. And so once again, we'll just add them all up. So what do we got here? We 18 grams of carbohydrates, and we're going to multiply it times the carbohydrate value, which is 4 kcals per gram. And now we have 11 grams of fat up here, and so we go 11 grams of fat, and that is 9 kcals per gram. There it is right there. And finally we have 4 grams of protein, and it's also 4 kcals per gram. And now we're going to multiply them all out, add them up, and so we got 18 times 4, and that is 72 kcals. We have 11 times 9, this is 99 kcals, and we have 4 times 4, that is 16 kcals. And now all we got to do is come back and add them all up, and I get 187 kcals total for half a cup of ice cream. Now we need to report this with 2 significant figures, only because the problem tells us to report it with 2 significant figures, and that would be 190 kcals for our answer with 2 significant figures.